taste of the game, see what it's all about. Played a little bit earlier today. Gonna play a little bit more here, probably another hour or two. Just go over stuff and test it all out and answer any questions you have, that kind of thing. I'm level 10 now. Of course, just logging into Twitch on my tablet here. So, I can chat with you guys. And let's make sure we're live. We are. That's good. Okay. And hopefully you hear some of the game sound. You have to let me know if you hear the game sound at all. It may or may not be picking it up. I don't want you to be completely listening to my voice and heavy breathing only. Now, Echo of Soul, I think, has been out for at least a year in Korea. Wow, my frame rate is terrible on this machine, and yet at home, or on my laptop, I was getting 100 frames per second. I wonder what that is. Take a look at the settings here. Maybe windowed mode. Ugh, terrible frames per second. Interesting. Let's lower the sound there. Back to the system. Why am I getting such crappy performance here? I can't imagine it's somehow because of my GTX 980 not being powerful enough for this game. I can't. I fail to believe that. So let's see what happens here. There we go. We could turn some anisotropic filtering down, maybe. Maybe auto town distance, overall quality, let's just kind of put it on high. Frames jump up, but not that much. It's kind of pathetic if streaming is really taking that much of a toll on this system. We'll deal with that for now. So there's something for you. Game is not streaming. What happened there? Cool. Lovely. I should be writing. I already wrote. Let's try game capture instead here. Does that count as a game capture? No, that doesn't. What if we do window capture and then pick a window of that one and hit OK. That gives you the launcher, like part of the launcher. And if we pick, alright, so let's go back out of that one and into here. It's always fun to do these things. Okay, go settings, and we'll go back into windowed mode. And hopefully with windowed mode you guys will see it. Texture resolution, highest, shadow effects. Let's put the shadow effects on high also, that's fine. Anti-aliasing, Let's turn that down. Ugh, it's gonna look so bad without anti-aliasing. Let's leave that on. I'll suffer through 20 frames per second. Again, my system's no slouch, so I'm not really sure. Unless this game's just not very optimized for streaming. It might be very, very quirky there. Yeah, okay. Cool. Alright, so, yeah, this is Echo of Soul, as you can tell. Looks a lot like a lot of games you might have seen already. I think I have mail waiting for me. A level 10 Valor reward. Congratulations on reaching level 10. Here's a small reward. An achievement box. Get items. And delete mail. Yeah, the game's not ugly, but even on the highest settings, it's, you know, a few years old looking. You know what I mean? That's a nice new sword, actually. Minimum soul expert extraction level. Right click to inlay a jewel. Less piercing, but higher attack. Alright. Yeah, I don't think it's my system either. I think the streams themselves are actually incapable. It's not very optimized for streaming, which is, you know, who knows what the problem with that is. I'm no dev. All right, the cool thing about the quests on this little sucker, well, cool thing depending on who you ask, is some people like to explore everything, but they give you individual little pointers for where you can go for the quest. And since this is a traditional theme park, you won't expect too much difficulty in finding what to do. Oh yeah, and I have a pet I should probably call out. I can't remember how. Quest log, bags, skills, summon pets. I've got this little anteater that's good for 6 days, so I'm gonna get him out here. And he'll loot everything for me besides looking adorable. If you have played other Korean MMOs, you'll be familiar with this one. If Korean theme park MMOs are not your thing, you're not really gonna enjoy this one. I will say that it's not bad. It's just not that great either. Just kind of like Cabal 2. A fun enough game. Will probably have its hardcore fan base, but it'll be like a niche little fan base. Meanwhile, your MMO enthusiasts will poo-poo all over it, saying it's just another one of those games, and that's fine too. Alright, so I've got a report to Lavina. I have my fancy Tiger Mount Bounta, the F12 key. If I look like I'm squinting, it's because my eyes are super dry from allergies today, guys. I apologize in advance for looking like Al Pacino the whole time. Like this. It seems like companies aren't done cloning the sort of theme parks that we've been given for the past 10 years, you know? And that's kind of what we have here. Again, not saying that's bad, it's just we've seen this before. There are some decently cool little things like this energy and satiety. Satiety. I don't even know if that's actually a word, but yeah, geek. Your allergies are probably going to be way worse. But you actually have to feed your guy, which is kind of cool. And if you feed him, you get bonuses to your hit points and attack. And it's kind of like the Terra mechanic where you have to stand by campfires to recharge, sort of forcing you to do some things and have some downtime. And then you have bandages you can put in the Y key. And you have these soul skills that you can put in the T key. Now the soul skill is obviously where the name of the game comes in. You have this soul satchel, and every enemy you kill, you get souls, chaos souls, and then you refine those chaos souls into these 4 different soul skills. Now it's random which ones get refined. It seems to be that I'm getting even amounts of them, and as you purify them, I have to be by Soul Sanctum, you get basically consumable charges of these soul skills, and there are at least 4. I don't know if there's going to be any more. The website seems to be talking about just 4. So one of them, like this one, is a 30% increase to your hit points. It's perfect for if you're a tank or in a dire need of things. You've got Flame of Courage, which increases your attack speed, which since I'm going the path of the Berserker warrior, I guess I'll use my Flame of Courage once. And when you use it, you give that buff for a short time, and you have it on a cooldown for about 2 minutes, I think. So it's not like a super long cooldown or anything, and it's not like a mega ultimate. It's just like a situational buff that you use. Sinister Wraith, I wouldn't say I hate the game, but I wouldn't say I'm like eager to play it more and more. Out of the 3 sort of free-to-play MMOs we have coming up between Skyforge, Cabal 2, and Echo of Soul, I think I still prefer Skyforge, because at least it's trying to look and be different in certain ways, where both Cabal 2 and Echo of Soul are very much the same sort of theme park MMOs we're used to for the past 10 years. I'll play them, probably, because I play all these games, but I don't know for how long I'll play them. I don't think they'd be able to keep my interest for weeks on end.
You must recover the Shadow Souls.
The quest, for the most part, what's interesting is really well translated. Like, they've done a good job making these things funny and relatively interesting, but I'm just past the point where I can care to read a lot of quest text anymore. And yes, I'm drinking chocolate milk. Okay, so this one you gotta search the Montrol wagon. And I will say that they give you a lot of quests. There's like 1,600 quests or something like that scattered throughout the game. But they're never anything like, at least so far, the first 10 levels, they're never anything like kill 300 of this or 30 of this. It's more like kill a few of these, and come back. They don't ask you to wait around. Alright. Read the complete report. So they throw lore in here quite a bit. Yeah, I get tired of the old formula. At the same time, though, Wraith, I appreciate the old formula, Like, I still value World of Warcraft. I still enjoy that game. And I actually enjoy both of these. They're just, I don't know, at the same time, they're kind of bland. Both Cabal 2 and this, I mean. Like, they're both kind of fun. They both have their perks and everything like that, but they're just generic. Like, I mean, look at my guy. Seriously. How many times have we seen that guy now in these games? And the classes are gender locked, which is a big no-no in my book. Like, that's something you just don't do anymore, but it seems to be a trapping of Asian MMOs. Regios, I wouldn't necessarily agree with that all of them have been garbage, but then again, everybody's entitled to their opinion. Like, I'm a fan of Elder Scrolls Online for what it's done, especially over the past year as it's improved. A huge fan of Guild Wars 2 because I think that's a very unique game. Whether you love it or hate it, you gotta say they at least try something different. What this game reminds me of quite a bit, and you probably could have said this about Raiders from Perfect World, is it's kind of like a Poor Man's Terra, only this doesn't have action combat. It's tab target. Oh, finally. So this quest wasn't updating all day today. I have 1 million copper ore and wilted bear leeks, but now it's finally updating. The Iron Chain Tribe. I don't really need anything down here yet. That's another thing. It doesn't really promote exploration. If it's just like, okay, well I don't have anything, there's no things over there, so I might as well just go back. I do like this tiger mount though. Although you get a llama. Let me show you the llama. The llama's free, and at least in the closed beta you get it after like level 5 or level 6. It's like super early on. So there's my llama. The C on these things mean they're character bound. And the llama's pretty cool. And he moves just as fast. So why not keep the free mount? I think he looks more interesting than just another tiger.
You must recover the shadow souls.
Okay, so right there, did 2 quick quests. I get Armor of the Dead. And a bunch of experience points in silver. There's just silver and gold in this game. I think it's 100 silver per 1 gold. Yeah, I still play Terra. In fact, I'm looking forward to the Gunner tomorrow. Actually, I don't know how much time I'll be able to devote to it, but it should be cool. All right, put on that new armor. Oh, that armor's actually better looking. I got a ring. Can I wear 2 rings? I can. And what's this? Lavinia's gift box. Jeez, they just fill your bags with junk. Here we go. Bandages. Again, like I said, you have bandages down here. Yeah, I'd say Skyforge is closer to Terra than Neverwinter. Neverwinter does this thing that I don't like. Well, it does a lot of things I don't like, but it throws the cash shop in your face all the time with lockboxes. Skyforge doesn't seem to be too keen on throwing the cash shop in your face, and neither does Terra. Like, they don't constantly barrage you with it. They just say, when you log in once, it's like, boom, here it is. But then it's just, you know, go play the game, and if you want to buy something, you know where to find it. Idune's Blessing. Lasts for 2 hours. Cool. So there's a lot of like boosts and perks you can get from the cash shop apparently. But they gave us the what do they call those things? Man, I'm tired. They gave us the Founders Packs, so we didn't buy these. Full disclosure, obviously. I say that in my preview tomorrow too. They give you, we get free stuff. You know, if people think we don't, that's crazy, and we'll gladly own up to it when we do. So let's see, number 2. Talk to the blind Motrol after putting on the mask. Oh, let's put on my mask. Do I put on the mask? Do I have to use it this way? Target is out of range. What? Who's there? There we go. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to Skyforge. It's one of those games that, yeah, the mount is cool. That's the llama mount. You get it for free. Like, why even pay for the special tiger mount when you get something cool like this? Alright, so I talked to that guy. Wait, didn't I just do that? Did I not pay attention? Here we go. Blah, blah, blah. Like, if I felt like reading, this actually is good writing that they did for the translators. I feel bad that I'm just skipping it, but just past that point in my gaming career that I really care. Okay, now I report to Lavinia. Or Lavina. The closed beta is only 2 weeks long. If you don't have a key yet, we should get some soon, if they feel like stress testing the servers again. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Skyforge. Again, it is a quick pick up and play game. Like, you can get in and just do stuff. That's why I like Neverwinter too. Despite its cash shop woes, it's one of those games where I'm like, okay, I've got 20 minutes, but I really want to play an MMO right now. I think Skyforge will take over for me when it comes out. you still can sign up for the beta on Aeria, and they're going to be sending out more keys. It's not over yet. Go to the loggings. Get a llama from. Oh, get a llama from Nathaniel quest was a breadcrumb quest. I kind of want to just abandon it. Don't need it anymore. This profession, low purity copper and bear leaks. The logging site. A man named Cruitt. Okay. Well, they're right over here. So this zone is actually one of the bigger zones in the game. To get from where you start off in Brea Town, and to get from Brea Town down to here, I had to go through, like, I swear it was close to 10 little mini zones. Like, you go in and there's a small corridor, maybe a couple monsters and some rocks, and just walls of, like, you know, visible walls of trees or whatever around you, and then you make it here. And it's like, it's just very weird that they zone the game off so much. That's one of my biggest complaints. You pay 20 bucks private? Private. I don't know why I'm calling you private. I guess it's the first part of your name. What's up, HUD? I'm not disliking the game, let's put it that way, but I'm not super impressed with it either. It's just an okay game. Pretty fun. As far as free-to-play, like, Asian MMOs go, but it's bland and kind of uninspired, too. There's nothing super special about it, at least yet. But usually you can tell if a game's going to grab you right away and give you something you haven't seen before, and I'm not sure that this is that game. It's not to say it's not fun, because as far as tab-targeting theme parks go, it's pretty decent. Although I will say, me streaming it is having it run like poop. 25 frames per second.
You need something?
Yeah, they seem to push the microtransaction thing a lot usually, but so far it hasn't been too bad. One thing that you'll notice is still part of Aeria's scheme is the where is it? I always lose it again. Is it quests? Skills? The pets. So you get pets, and they're pretty much just visible perks, but they'll also loot things for you without you having to touch a button. And the pets only last for a certain amount of days, and you can pay to make them last longer. The mounts seem to last permanently, like that's good. They're not like rental mounts, but the pets are all rental so far. Yeah, I've played Arcade. There are, Monty Blanc, if you're asking me, I think there are factions in this game, or maybe I'm mixing my games up now. There doesn't seem to be any PvP yet, but there's supposed to be. We've got PvP matching and PvP record, but I don't see, like, oh look, level 10, I can do a random battlefield. Let's do a matching.
Battlefield matching requested.
There we go. There's also solo dungeons, infinite dungeons for level 60 and above. I think that's kind of like horde mode. And there's a whole bunch of these dungeons, like the Hidden Cavern. And that's a solo dungeon. Your first party dungeon's not to level 35, your first solo dungeon is level 10, the Hidden Cavern. And then a heroic version. Interesting. Okay, well, let's talk to this guy again. Enraged Earth Guardians. Well, let's do this solo dungeon thing, right? Oh, my first party quest. Get some wooden planks. And party like a boss. Samuel Miranda, if you like Ion, you'll probably like Cabal too. It's kind of like, it reminds me a lot of Ion. Alright, I'm queued up for the battlefield. We might actually get to go play a little PvP. See how bad it gets. Hudson, you remember the good old days when we just blogged and we didn't have to live stream? Rift. Rift is a great one. Tribulation's Veil. Okay, interesting. And there's all these League. What the hell is all this stuff?
Battle will begin soon.
Battle will begin soon. There's a random badge merchant for level 20. Hey Jude, get it? A daily. Get maximum participation while avoiding penalties on the battlefield. Okay, some functions are limited. I genuinely don't know what we're going to be doing here. But let's go kill some things, or try to. Kill Lobos. That's all my quests that I can't do. I don't know what this green thing is. Okay, cool, we got the green thing. Get back on your little llama. I have not seen another player yet, although I assume these red guys might be them. This is just weird. Alright, so there's a player. Did I just get one shot? Did I just get one shot at? I just got one shotted. Don't know what happened. LeBron. Alright, revive at base, I guess. Did I get one shotted by a guard? Like, what happened? Shoulder charge! Nice, I got an assist. I killed something. Well, it's nice that there's like this battlefield thing, but I was kind of hoping for more of a clan warfare or faction warfare like there is in Cabal 2, which I haven't really had a chance to play yet. Frames are getting killed here. We got a middle fight here. I don't think that there's always people that know the PvP better than me. I just think I stink. Everything's kind of lagging out here. How is a level 18 with a level 10? I feel like I'm a little undermatched here with these level 18s. Could I use my healing potion? Could I use it? Cannot use the item. Nope, can't use healing potions. My heart's beating pretty fast. This one's freezing up. Let me take a look here. Might be something going on. Let me back out. Oh yeah, it's red for me. I don't know why. Might be the server we're going to, possibly. Yeah. I'm going at a decent clip per second, but it's red for me right now, which I'm sure you guys can see as I stare at it. See? But I haven't dropped frames. Yeah, I think it's actually on Twitch's end, not mine. There's no drop frames. What's the point of this? So I'm here, and I'm like attacking stuff and everything. But what's... oh, the first to 200? Am I purple? Like, what team am I on? I apologize if it lags up, guys. I'm not sure there's much I can do. I am about to, and I died. If it freezes up, try reloading the stream. Just hit F5. So I have a feeling that we're losing. Do I need food yet? No. Can't use a mount while moving. I wasn't moving. I do pretty alright in in Guild Wars 2 PvP, but I'm not very good at most other games PvP, I'll be honest. And I do alright only because I play a face roll warrior. Yikes. Okay. Okay, so we collect the resources, is that the idea? There's another one in the middle here. Whoa. Not one to go fighting on that one. Oh, there's one up there. See if we can get that before they do. Nope. They're capping that one. Unless our guy got it. District 2. It's over there. Now I'm starting to get it. So these resources, these probably soul crystals or something like that, are what we're fighting over. We are still probably going to lose, but that's okay. We learned something today. And then I'll do a solo dungeon. Did I miss this? Ah, nope. And we got one. District 4. I don't know what this 5 thing is here. Is that me? I've had 5 assists. Is that what it is? That's cool. But I can't make that jump. Seems like they're gonna have multiple servers and use battle tags. Well, this match is over. Let's go see if we can get one. Like, I'm level 10. What am I doing in here? I should level boost you guys. Get him. Yoink. Got my shoulder charge in at least before I got owned. Not too bad. Still got the assist before I died. A 50-second delay. I'm sorry, guys. That's going to make it hard to talk with you, but I'll answer questions as I see them. Got 7 assists, no kills. Plenty of deaths. At least they don't track all those. Yeah. Nice. I love that knockdown. That's helpful. Oh, now we've got 2 on me though. I'm not gonna make it. See? Sorry, Grilly, no spare beta keys right now. Yeah, this actually isn't a terrible PvP area. It's relatively even for both sides. we lost, but I leveled up. Wow, you got a ton of experience. Where am I? Look at that. Woohoo! 7 assists and 9,000 experience points. 13 gold, 13 silver, and 8 warrior badges. Yeah, you can still buy the starter packs. Just head on over to, I think it's echoofsoul.us. Yeah, I didn't do too bad. I mean, I lost a lot considering I'm level 10. That wasn't awful. I didn't expect to be in there with a bunch of level 18s. Alright, let's do this solo dungeon thing. Okay, anyway, before I do that, there is food and cooking in this game, and you actually have to eat to keep your guy full. It's kind of just a way, like a gold sink almost, really. That'll increase my defense by 3 for 3 hours. I made those cheeseburgers, those barbecue burgers myself. And then I've got fried eggs, which increase your, I don't even want to try that word, your satiety and your energy by 100. And as you see here, you want those to be as high as possible because you get attack bonuses and hit point bonuses. Cooking's rather easy. You usually just buy the ingredients from a chef and then make them.
Can't eat anymore.
Oh, I can't eat anymore because I'm too full. See? And so you buy a digestant. Watch, here. So, this little guy pops up and says, click here to purchase a digestant. And of course, you get those from the cash shop. Apparently you can't buy anymore. But you buy area points, and then the area points will... So far, it seems to be mostly outfits. Obviously, right now we just have founder packs, but when the cash store fully goes live, there'll be outfits, hats, face customizations, accessories, mounts and pets, and then of course the convenience things I think are going to be like leveling aids mostly. We'll see what the other stuff is, but it doesn't seem to be pay to win. It's not like you can buy gear or anything like that, just a lot of little things. Let's do a dungeon. So I'm full. I'm almost full. I can't eat any more food. Yeah, Monte Blanc, it doesn't make sense, but the chef I figure most people are familiar with, so they let you buy the ingredients from them. So I'm mostly full, so I can't eat anymore. And my energy can't go up anymore right now because I can't eat anymore. Make sense? So it's a careful balance you have to do. Yeah, I'm liking all games. You know, it's funny, we have a lot of bitter MMO players on our website, and that's okay, because I understand there's a lot of boring or terrible games that have been made over the years, but I still generally like MMORPGs, even the ones that are just average. I'll still play them. There's nothing wrong with liking games and playing them. Doesn't matter. It doesn't mean that every MMO has to be something you play for years. So if you get a few hours enjoyment out of it and you didn't have to pay much money like this, why wouldn't you care? You know? Okay. Dungeons. So, that was under, it's the PvP, community, dungeon. Let's see, dungeon info, raid group, dungeon settings, time attack, start matching, smart matching. Okay, cool. So dungeon, hidden cavern. You don't need, there's no limit on what level you can be. I'm going to enter the dungeon of the hidden cavern, it's level 10, a solo dungeon. There's a lot of solo dungeons. Recommended level's 12. Why does it say 10? If the level's 12. Monte Blanc, you might be right. I think people are just sour because there was a time when you played an MMO, and maybe it was one out of like 5 MMOs that existed, and that MMO was special to you and amazing because it was the first one that got you in, and then a whole bunch of other games came out and get your hopes up, thinking they're going to be improve upon the things that you felt were wrong with MMOs, or the one that you loved even. And then when you start playing it and you realize that that's not the case. Am I being timed? you get mad, you get upset, and you get bitter, because there are a lot of bad games out there. But there are also a lot of decent games that just aren't great. I feel that way about single-player games too. Like, what's wrong with playing just an okay game? Alright. Well, I'm level 11. So maybe I can take on these things? Am I not allowed to have my pet out here? Alright, well that wasn't so bad. Am I supposed to help these people? Use ice water on Eli. 54 meters that way. There's a lot of people that apparently I'm just not going to help. Oh geez, I should really pay attention. T. F9. And attack. I'm gonna die. I was not watching what I was doing. There we go. Can I not heal myself? These potions kind of suck. Okay, so Eli should be around here somewhere. Well, at least this dungeon's actually kind of hard. Or at least I have to pay attention. There we go, bandage. That's what I was looking for, something to heal me up a little more. Okay. See, this is what I meant by weird zones. Like, this is a singular dungeon, and yet I still had to zone to the next area. I'm the only one in here, but I still had to zone. It's just the way they build it, I guess. It's just strange to me. There wasn't really a loading time. Who knows? Must be a limit of the technology they're working with. These guys actually kind of hit hard. Oh, that's a healing scroll. Can't use the healing scrolls on myself, I guess. Well, maybe we will use... Let's see, we have Shield of Innocence. Use that one. Confirm it. It's nice that you have healing scrolls so you could heal your partners. 25. Ice water, wow. Let's see if I can take on 2 at a time. Maybe. 3 at a time? Probably not. Time to get creepy. Oh, it's gonna hurt so bad. Renry bar. It's kind of a toss-up, man. I think if I had to pick, I might pick Cabal 2, and if I pick Cabal 2, I think it's because it seems like it's more of an open world and more variety in building your character. There's not a lot of variety when you pick your character here, plus it's gender locked and stuff like that. They're both similar though, very similar. Even the art style is similar. Fried eggs, extraction jewels. Oh. Simple bag. Repair gear. 8 silver.
Repair complete.
Let's get rid of some of this junk. Like, each game is very similar to each other. It's interesting to see them both coming out at the same time in the West. I think there might be better polish on Cabal 2. That might be a good way to put it. Both games play pretty well, though. Like, this game doesn't look bad. I mean, with anti-aliasing on, it kind of reminds me of the art style of, or the graphical style of Crowfall, which is still coming out. But obviously the art style of Crowfall makes it stand out more. Alright, well, at least stuff didn't come back from the dead. Let's try to take those patrols down one at a time this time. Somebody cleared this in 1 minute and 32 seconds. Shenanigans. So this is a solo dungeon if you're just tuning it in. For those of you who are watching on our YouTube channel, I apologize if it seems like I'm ignoring you. I can't watch the chat for YouTube and the chat for Twitch, and YouTube's chat makes it very difficult to watch, so I just pick one. What's this calendar thing here, by the way? Oh, your login rewards. Dungeon tickets if you log in for 6 days. These patrols are kind of a pain in the ass. Let's just go get these two, I hope. Maybe. They hit hard. What the hell? Patrolling on me again. I can't believe that. Again. Hey, what's up, Dana? Because I'm using a full screen on a single monitor to watch, to play the game, and I'm watching chat on a tablet. Well, that's 2 deaths. So this dungeon is actually difficult-ish.
Yes, what are you looking for?
Use the general store.
Repair complete.
12 simple bandages. Maybe it really is for level 12s. Jesus. Njord's Blessing. Njord's Blessing. Oh, I'm not trying to sell you. I actually want to use you. Defense is up 4%. Use an ingredient in steaks. Okay. Well, let's keep attacking these things. So this is the first time I've actually died in this game, outside of PvP, because enemies actually hit you hard here. Out in the open world, it's been cake so far. 3 swings and they're dead. Valhalla will close at 2200. Does anybody know what Valhalla is? This is what I wish I had a ranged attack. Seriously. Alright, well, there's Bewitched Eli. There. We gotta use the water on him.
How can I ever repay you?
There we go. Why am I all wet? Wow, a lot of different quests in here. Kill bewitched Naga guards. Kill boss Naga Licinia. Get some good gear. Kill the entourage from Siskai and Siskai herself. Oh, these solo dungeons are no joke. I thought they would just be like a quick, stupid little thing. You are my son, Shine. And rescue the abducted mayor's son. Well, at least here's the guards. So let's see if I can take out two. Dana, AOS does have healers, I thought. Pretty sure they do. Like, each class starts off with a base version, and then you pick a second path at like level 10. For me, the warrior has a tank warrior with a shield and a sword, and he also has a berserker warrior, which is what I went with, and I think the sorceress or the guardian is the healer. No, there's no form of taunt yet. I've got my preemptive strike and my jump for a leap, but nothing to throw at him. There are definitely tanks and healers in this, Dana. I promise you. I think maybe you're just missing it because they don't really explain it very well. Like, one of them is a healer. I swear it's the sorceress or the guardian. It's two female classes. One of the two of them has a secondary path of healing. I swear. I promise. It just doesn't look like it at first glance. See, like, all these freaking mobs. And I have to get past them. Yeah. Of course I get another one. Will you guys reset? You should reset. I'm in combat, so I can't run through there. Is that the deal? Four? 4 of you? Bye! No. Ah, that's it. Pseudo healer. You have healing scrolls. I don't really know what that means. Maybe you heal people with the scrolls. Everybody can heal. Yeah. Really? So the dungeons are kind of a waste of time, it feels like. Or maybe I should have come in at level 12 instead of level 11. Ready to jump off? I bet it won't let me jump. I'm not gonna keep bashing my head on a wall. Note to self, solo dungeons aren't easy. Dude, Dana, pros. That was pretty nice. Yeah, you can't run past them because it locks the port. So, like, you can't go to the next zone until you're out of combat, which means you gotta take down those guys all at once, and frankly, I just don't feel like dealing with it.
Repair complete.
I'll try one more time, though. This is normal mode, too. Wonder how much easier it would be at the appropriate level. Select a party member. That's just, how do I select myself? Okay, so what's the... So I can know how to select myself. Let's take a look at the hotkeys. Target party settings. Focus target. Select party. Heal target. Shift F1. Okay. Well, that's not working. Something else I missed there? Guess maybe I can use the healing scrolls to keep myself alive a little bit longer. Use party healing, Shift 1. Self-target is Z. Here we go. So Z and then Y. It could be rough. Okay, Y, Z, Y. Nope. Really? So it's the only solo dungeon that's hard and it's the first one. Interesting. I guess they got some tuning to do. Well, quite frankly, I'm annoyed by it, so I'm gonna leave.
I've got the best
I'm
selection
well
in
past the
town.
point where I care about beating something when it's hard.
Repair complete.
I'd rather keep questing and come back here when I'm a little bit higher than it. The level 15 one's, yeah, interesting. I'll try it again, Ixan TK. A little bit later, maybe at like level 13 or 14. Let's do some questing. Oh, and get my pet out. Yeah, huge difference. And how quick you can knock things down. Killed 100 monsters. I'm so curious as to why it's running like poop. I'll have to find out. Maybe add that to my preview tomorrow morning. If it doesn't run very well while streaming. It's good to know for most people.
Insufficient rage.
What's this? Oh, okay. There's a copper ore around here. Seems to be. Hey, Drenutogi, how are you, man? I know you from our forums and everything. Welcome to our Echo of Soul stream. You just missed me dying repeatedly. Okay. Whoa. Let's go back and talk to... Got my cool llama. If I do weird things with my eyes, again, it's just because they're super dry, but I love you guys so much that I'm here. And I'm playing for another hour or so. Like the actual lore story? TJ Corso, no. We don't have any spare keys to give out. We had a few and we already gave them away. There's like 10 I think that we were given, but they're being cautious with how many keys they give out because they only have the one test server for the first part of closed beta.
Yes, what is it?
Story of the game is it came out at least a year ago, maybe a couple years ago in Korea. Won quite a bunch of awards over there. Actually, it won like MMO of the Year for the Korean folks. So it's quite popular over there, I believe. And of course, Aeria Games is bringing it here, and it's not bad. It's not great. It's not bad. It's just okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. People don't like it when I'm not like damning and saying this thing sucks, because it doesn't suck. I've played games that suck. If you want to see a game that sucks, go play One Piece Online in your browser. Go play any number of like R2 browser games, and those games suck. This, at least, is trying. It's just not very different from other things. Potential? Potential for what? It's a theme park MMORPG with decent combat, decent questing, and quite a bit of content to do. If you like theme park MMOs and you like the sort of the Asian MMOs like Ion and Terra and stuff like that, you'll probably enjoy this. But if you're sick to death of theme park games, you're not gonna find anything here that really thrills you, I don't think. Does that make sense? That's kind of how I feel about it. Me, I'll play it for at least a little while. They're fun. It's a good little time passer. Plus, well, it's my job. It doesn't really seem like a grind fest here. I think they've really greatly sped up the experience gain rates and made quests like you don't have to do a million little things for every single quest. Like, an example. Remember when you had to get troll ears in World of Warcraft and it took you forever? Like 30 of them or 24 of them or something like that, and the drop rates were really low. In this, it's like, go kill 3 of these guys and come back. That's it. I have some of those game glasses at work. They don't really fit over my Ray-Bans very well, though, so I don't use them that often. I don't think they'd help my allergies today anyway. There's a reason to do it in this game. You guys didn't see it, but there's like a whole nice opening story scene and everything like that, and there are several, save the village story scenes between. See, I don't like how I can't jump up there. Between story and stuff like that. But yeah, you're right. The story presentation in Cabal is a lot deeper and a lot more well-rounded. All right, let's go kill Lobos. In this game? Yeah, Miss Caprine. Is that how you say it? I would say that this game so far has been very easy. You are not off base there. Although, you might have just missed it because you might have came in late. I tried to do the operative word there. I tried to do the first solo dungeon, and it was not fun. And there's no, in both of these games, they don't let you share mob tags. Like, I got completion, but I don't think that guy did. No, that's absolutely true. I do agree that most games' first 10 levels are like just a cakewalk. It's absolutely right. There we go. Not much longer and I finally have the gathering resource thing done. It's taken forever.
Insufficient rage.
No, that is pretty general. But most recent Western MMOs, I should say, have made it so that you can share mob tagging, and therefore nobody's spending hours trying to wait for a mob to respawn or anything like that. You all can just get in on it without having to party up or anything like that, or get in line. Guild Wars 2 does that, WildStar does that, Neverwinter does that. It's nice. It's helpful. It promotes social play without having to get into parties. It's like anti-social social play. Report. No, get maximum participation. Oh, that's the daily Soulkeeper Rumble. I'm just gonna abandon that.
Quest was abandoned.
Yeah, exactly. Raiders does it too. Blade and Soul, I can't wait for it to come here. I hope it's soon. I'm anxious to try it. 188 meters that way. Report to Sinek. Report to Cruet. All right. Well, apparently I need to do some reporting. I really like the way Guild Wars did all of his sort of non-competitive tagging of everything, like resource nodes too. You don't have to race and try to beat somebody there to get the resource. If you see it, you'll get it. Somebody else will exhaust it, but it'll still be there for you. It's the best way to do phasing, if I ever saw one. You know, like they phase the resource art. Every resource art is phased for each person. I cool, Dana. I don't want to play a game that's like in a different country until it gets here, you know? Same reason I haven't picked up like Black Desert or anything like that. Let's see. I'm gonna go with piercing because I'm not built for tanking. There we go. I don't have any jewels to put in these things. Report to Sinek. Report to Sinek. So 220 meters this way. Sorry guys about the linking thing. That's Moobot there. We just do it for spammers. You can type in the link still. You're just going to have to put spaces between the dots. And people will have to figure it out themselves. I figured you have. Oh, is that my mysterious cave? No, thank you. Kill the nymph.
Insufficient rage.
God, the frames per second is just terrible. For essentially no reason. If it broke your guys' ability to play, chances are it's for the fact that it's coming out here this year at some point. 43,000 experience points. That's a ton. And then here's a story. Am I getting a story? Or is it just doing something else? Yeah, I really can't wait to try Blessed. Or Bless online.
It's been 10 years now since the Imperium invaded the forecourt of India. They were ruthless, like monsters. They killed by the thousands, showing no signs of
the last I talked to NCSoft about Blade and Soul, they said they really were.
Again and again we tried to fight back, but there were simply too many of them. Ignia was ablaze with the fires of war.
This cutscene's pretty sweet.
Blood ran through the streets like water. Its people lay strewn on the cobblestones. No one left to provide them a proper burial. Our hope was running thin as our numbers dwindled. Then, in our final hour,
Jon Snow,
a hero appeared. A man by the name of Riggin stepped forth to guide us. He was a ray of hope to the battle-weary Celestials.
See, this is the kind of story you get probably every like main quest campaign, or like every quest hub has this little story to sort of guide you. You're basically walking along the path of their story at the beginning of the game to find out what happened in this war between you and Keepet, the bad dudes. Yeah, I guess they're showing the black screen.
He single-handedly defeated the Great Knight and led our army to a glorious victory. Riggin was a hero such as we had never seen. The hero of Celestia.
Okay, we're back. Hopefully the cutscene's over and you guys can hear me again. Looks like I got some new skills. Ah yeah, new skill points. So, alright, this is where you have two different paths that you can go down. I think you can mess with both. Obviously you want to focus on one, but I could put a point here. No? I couldn't? Aw, bummer. So I can't be a protector once I pick Berserker. Oh, sorry. Alright, so going back about Blade and Soul, they said they were working on it still, and that they still plan to bring it to the West. This was about a year ago, so I wouldn't cut Blade and Soul out yet. We just don't know what's going on with it. Maybe we'll hear something this year. Yeah, there's something going on with the stream and in general performance of the client. See, the FPS up here says like 17 or 16. I'm running a GTX 980. I've got an i5 3.4 up overclocked to 4.0 and 16 gigs of DDR3 RAM. It's not my system that is making this thing run slow. Something is just kind of funky with the client. So let's see what other. Crush armor. Or double slash. Crush armor sounds like a good one. Takes down their defense. We'll do that. Yay, new skill. Cast time's instant. Cooldown's 10 seconds. And I need 2.8 energy. 7's perfect. It's always where I used to put Sunder armor. Yeah, it really could be memory leak issues, but when I wasn't streaming it and I was on my laptop, which just has a mobile 770, and it was running off of a regular hard drive, not an SSD, and it has an i7, but it's a slower i7. It was running at 100 frames per second, but that I wasn't streaming. I think it has something to do with the fact that I'm streaming it. Yeah, Samuel's right. The last thing they said about Blade and Soul officially was 2012, that they were still working on it. Perfectly honest, I don't think they've had an idea of what to do with it since then. But they're working on it, they say. So we shall see.
I can't seem to remember what I'm doing here.
Now the dungeon. And rescue abducted visitor. I can do that part. Holding out for a hero. Did you see that quote? I'm holding out for a hero. Go and be fresh for the fight for me. That was a nice 80s joke. Cool. I got jewels. So I can finally inlay something. Inlaid in gauntlets under item level 63. I don't think I have gauntlets. When you get in, Samuel, when you get into play Echo of Soul, you'll have to tell me how good your FPS is, because this 22, 25 bullshit is kind of pissing me off. When I know I can do better on my laptop, which is a less powerful system by far. Enhancement window, once you're ready, simply press the start button to play. Okay. So right click. Just press start. Okay. Okay, so we combine two of them into a dull sapphire. She should be nearby. nearby. She might be out collecting materials. To tell her I sent you and that you'd like to help fix the stone. Okay. And the Jewel of the Nile. Jewel of the Nile. Whoever these people are that translated them, they're children of the 80s. Alright, so I can get some gloves. Defense and max HP. Accuracy, defense, and max HP. We'll do this one because it still has the piercing on it. What's up, Ripper? Alright. So, shift right click to inlay a jewel. You bring up this, put that there, and you inlay.
Jewel inlaid.
It's pretty easy. That's kind of cool. Little Diablo-esque kind of jewel inlaying, jewel socketing. I have all this gear. We both are, sir. Rip. I have a feeling you're not gonna like it, man. You're more of a sandbox kind of guy, and this is straight up Korean theme park. But it's not bad. Again, just like Cabal 2, it's just kind of generic. You know, has that been there, done that feeling. Jonathan Strange, you have a great name. There doesn't seem to be a PvP rule set in this sucker, Rip. There is a PvP battlefield that I've been able to play, but that's it. And that was pretty fun.
The smart matching system makes it quick and easy to start dungeon.
Smart matching. Just a little tutorial. What's this here? Oh. Okay. Let's mess with these settings a little bit more. Performance and other. Display button. Displays performance options button in the top left corner of the screen. Oh, there you go. Default class model. Show only my character. Show only my effects. Wonder if I do. If I do default class model. If that'll help. I'm curious to see if it does. Probably won't. But everybody's just defaulted. It's funny. No, it didn't help at all. Performance. Display button. Let's go back to the video settings. I hate to do it, but let's turn off F. No, that didn't help at all. Arguably, my frames per second got worse when I turned off anti-aliasing. What's this lower auto performance thing? When you select a window outside the game, it will lower the frame rate of the game. Anisotropic filtering, texture resolution. Let's do medium. Oh, it just got really ugly by doing that. Display sunbeams? None of the, everything I pick doesn't change frames per second. Might as well let it stay on highest if it's going to be crappy no matter what. After I'm done streaming, I'm curious to see if the performance goes up. Yes. Oh, I'm so happy I have that new skill.
Sufficient rage.
What is number 5? Kill Shadow Wolf. Something or other. I don't see a Shadow Wolf. Yeah, that's exactly right. I need Dana as my pocket healer, but I definitely do not have the patience to be a healer. I've tried it. I just don't like it. I've tried tanking too, and most of the time I don't have patience to be tanking. I am a let me kill things kind of guy. Yeah, it's definitely the performance of the game. Something's not right. I think it might be due to the streaming, to be perfectly honest. I've never seen a game this hit hard by streaming, but it's possible. Stone. Collect the Guardian's Core Stone. Fair enough. And the Goblin Rock City. Kill the Red Sun Shaman and the Red Sun Fighter. Yeah, Twitch is obviously having some issues tonight too. Just a fun night in the OK Corral. Okay. Is there some mining stuff here? No. Let's go kill some things. That lower defense attack is a godsend.
Unlocked a new achievement.
Collect 100 common items. I gotta admit, like, there are some things in this game graphically that are very cool. There are other things that just scream like, why didn't you try harder? Alright, let's kill this Red Sun Illusionist. Oh, and some familiars too. I can take these guys on. Alright, so that is the soul skill, gives you little wings there. And that just increased my defense quite a bit for 7 more seconds. It's a minor. Or it doesn't, I shouldn't say it's a minor buff, it's not a minor buff, it just doesn't last very long. I'd say it's similar to Ion. I said that's funny because it's the exact same thing I said about Cabal 2, but both games are very similar to Ion. They might be going for that, to be honest. Combat's a little bit faster paced than Ion, though. Ah, well, Ion back when I played it, because Ion's gotten a lot faster these days. I can't think of another game that kind of has this vibe to it. I mean, there's no flying like in Ion, but I keep saying Ion. Maybe Raiders. Those are just the ones that come off, that stick out to me. No, it's not about the UI. I think it's about the way the game's movement and combat feels. Not the UI. Did I finally get deliver items to Merrick? I did, for the profession thing. I'll have to do some teleporting. Oh. Moobot killed you. Gotta watch out for that Moobot.
Stick to the shadows. Don't let them know you're here.
Funny enough, like both these games, generic though they feel, you know, I keep wanting to play them, but I'm going to be stopping probably after this week because there's going to be wipes on both Cabal 2 and Echo of Soul. Yeah, Ion was really too grindy when it first came out. It's really improved over the past, wait a minute, what happened here? Did bitch just teleport me somewhere? I swear to God. Restore damaged Guardian Stone. I was talking to you and that's what you did to me. To be perfectly honest, out of all Korean MMOs over the past several years that have been translated over here, I think the one I enjoy the most still is Terra, especially Fate of Arun.
Greetings.
CBT will be probably about 2 weeks, so it's not very long. Open beta should be shortly thereafter, most likely by June. Thanks, Rip. Go see Grentel. All quiet to the western front, see? And I just got teleported again. It just happens, and I don't even pay attention. I don't know what's going on. Secret of Nymph. Nice. Another 80s reference. Yeah, I would get a feel if you have a beta key or if you plan on buying a founder's pack. I would just get a feel for it and then stop playing and don't waste too much time. Like after tonight, I probably won't play it again until beta time, till open beta time. I have so many quests now. Remove inlaid jewel. Should I have done that forever ago? I just gave you a common jewel instruction scroll. I don't want to... Oh, that guy. Do I have anything with a jewel in it? I really don't want to take out the jewel out of the good thing that I have. But I guess I will.
Jewel extracted.
Okay. Well, at least I can put it right back in. Yeah, the gunner release for Terra tomorrow is pretty awesome. Can't wait to play that again. I got to play that in what do you call it? On the test server the other week. Gunner is really amazing to play. As an Aura Kingdom player, yeah, I'd say so. It's a pretty fun game, to be honest. It's just, you know, the same as a lot of other games. Where's the Shadow Wolf thing? I'm pretty sure it's just gone and not showing up ever. And the dungeon. We can go to the dungeon. Again. Alright, into the terrible dungeon again. Greeley, yes, there will be a wipe. I got that confirmed today. Cooldown of the potions is 10 seconds. They're not very strong potions. It's a small heal over time.
Yes, what are you looking for?
Let's repair some stuff here. Sell some things. Oh, and one way they will get you with the cash shop is that they will gladly charge you for more bag space and big bags. But that's one thing I think I'm willing to pay for. Okay. Raid group. Oh, raid. There's gonna be raids. Who knew? I think they wipe because they don't want people that aren't in the closed beta feeling left behind. Wow, did my dungeon stay? That's kind of cool. There's no enemies here right now. Like, the progress I made is still here. That's kind of neat. That part I like. Maybe I can take on those things at level 12 now.
You have my eternal thanks.
Yeah, if you like what you see here, I would wait to play. Unless you just want to get a taste. Same thing with Cabal 2, there's going to be a delay. Oh look, yeah, see, the dungeon's still going. Current playtime.
You have my eternal thanks.
Alright, well let's move on to the next room and see if we can tackle a couple more mobs. I have a feeling I won't be able to beat this boss.
You have my eternal thanks.
There seem to be quite a few people still playing Arcage. A lot of folks that are just fans of the game that never left. And for all intents and purposes, I heard the most recent patch is actually really good. I haven't tried it yet myself, though. The Dread Prophecies, they're calling it. Seems to have brought a lot of people back. Alright, that number 7 attack might help me quite a bit. We'll see if we can take these things on. Just do not aggro the boss. Okay, now let's heal. Let's do this. I just can't get into the combat and PvE of Arcage. I like the idea of everything else. But I couldn't stick with it because the leveling process was so mind-numbing. Alright, here's the boss time. We've got defense. And we've got the attack. And the light of hope. Let's do that one. Alright, bitch. Wait, you can't move behind me. Yay. And I got some dazzling greaves. Your bind on pickup. Equip level 12, which I'm not there yet. Oh yes, I am. Right click to, it's unappraised. Use the appraise button in your bag.
Item appraisal complete.
Nice. Yes, I'm not sure how it works, but it does secure your name in the game. There isn't a real release date yet. The closed beta ends in 2 weeks, and then there's an open beta after that. And I wouldn't know the beta date. I have as much info as you guys. All right, let's see. So on to the next one. We've got 3 and 4. And my eyes are watering now. So this will be the last bit of stuff, hopefully. Got harpies. Alright, let's see if I can kill them. Those weren't so bad. Prepare for battle. I don't know. How much time do I have? Oh God! just in time. My wings. Whoop. Rolling out of the way. The dodge roll came in handy. Oh man, my guy's actually hungry too. Doing this on a full stomach. Wasn't so hard once I killed those stupid Naga. Berserker's dazzling gauntlets. Yeah, the open beta, it will not be wiped after open beta. The open beta is essentially release. Where's my jewel extraction scroll? Don't I have one of those? I thought I did. Besides the one that he gave me. I don't think so. Oh well. So number 4, rescue abducted mayor's son. More Naga! Come on! I'm not sure how many character slots you get. I haven't really tested that. Yeah, free-to-play's open beta is when they actually start taking money with the cash shop. There's no more character wipes or anything like that. That's just released. They call it open beta as a technicality, but we'll start actually reviewing the game and assigning a score to it once open beta begins. This actually was not so hard once I was the proper level.
Can't thank you enough.
Alright, so I did everything I think I could here. And now to leave. Can't ride my mount. I can, however, return to Brimsharn Village. That's not a bad idea, actually. So that I can teleport around to the other places. Oh. Oh, there's an exit right up in the upper left-hand corner. When you have a 32-inch monitor, you can't see things in the upper left-hand corner. That's okay. Oh, it's a cook, not a chef. See, remember when I said that? And now there's actually an ingredient merchant over here. So, there is stuff like that.
I'm not that kind of girl.
Now can I... Ah, extraction scroll. There we go. Extract the jewel. So it's just a gold sink, basically. P is my character.
Jewel inlaid.
There we go. So am I not getting my Berserker Greaves not in there? Protector's Dazzling Greaves, that's why I don't have Berserker Greaves. Different pieces of the set. I wish there was a button to just sell all junk. The guy's actually ready to eat. Oops. It's a good meal. Yeah, it's not much room. The bags are, so far, minimal. You get an average bag, this thing right here, as part of your companion pack. But they're really skimpy. And I have all these necklace crafting kits. I'm not even a jeweler, so I might as well get rid of those. Those drop like candy. I will ship it. We just started a sponsorship with Main Gear Computers, so if Main Gear ships me one of their fancy G-Sync monitors, I'll sell you this 32-inch. How about that? It's actually just a 32-inch smart TV, so it's nothing like super fancy. I just like having the extra real estate. Well, that's funny that you say that, Cavalli, because Lineage 2, someone asked earlier in the stream whether these were the same producers as Terra. It's not the same producers as Terra, sort of. It's a lot of the people from Lineage 2 made Echo of Soul. Similarly, a lot of people from Lineage 2 formed En Masse Entertainment and made Terra. So, same lineage. I have all these alchemist things. I don't plan on focusing on alchemy either. What I want is this copper ore. So let's get rid of all these plants too. I can't sell them. Can I sell those? Yeah. I don't even know what magic eggs are. There we go. And sort the bags. Cool. That's a little bit more space. That too. Yay. Copper ore. What's next? Okay, so this is where you make more souls. I should have a ton of chaos souls actually right now. You open your soul satchel. I've got 100 chaos souls, and I can purify it into 50 different versions of those. If you were to co-op this, you could get 100 out of it. So if I ask like that guy randomly to co-op the purify with me, instead of getting one soul skill per 2 chaos souls, I would get 1 soul skill per chaos soul. It's pretty nice. These simple souls thing, it's confusing because you can make, with these glass flasks, which I haven't found yet, you could make things out of them. So let's just purify. Boom, 14 more, 10 more. They do it relatively evenly. Cook, town elder, ingredient merchant, lottery salesperson. Is that the egg person?
One lottery ticket is all that's keeping you from your
Use
new
lottery.
life.
It's a lottery ticket. I don't. Nope, not the same. Oh, it's not actually. Are you talking about Lineage 2? Lineage 2, I think, has upgraded to the point where it's no longer just click to move, isn't that right? Like this one's even still got click to move, but you also have WASD. Alright. Isn't that supposed to be a portal? Resource collector, soul expert,
Certainty is
warp assistant, there they are. What's this? Oh, okay. I have no idea what any of those things are. So crafting seems to get kind of intense.
Can I help you with something?
Let's warp to a different area, though. So I've got a quest back up there. Where am I currently? I'm Brimsharn Village. God, I want to come back here eventually, but I want to go get this collecting quest done. So let's do that. That's a bummer.
Unlocked a new achievement.
Where'd you go? Wow, there's a lot of people around. Okay. So, deliver items to Merrick. He's back over here. You can name all your pets, which seems kind of silly considering they're all limited use.
Constant vigilance, child. Constant vigilance.
Cool. What we got here? What's that? Nice. Oh, those are fancy. Okay, what are these? Frigg's Blessing. To be revived on sight. That's cool. Yeah, the pets are not permanent, at least so far. But they're not combat either. They just loot things for you and they're cosmetic. The mounts are permanent. Alright, so I guess we should go talk to the jeweler. I wanted to learn how to be an armor smith or a weaponsmith. But it doesn't seem to be that kind of option. Yeah, there may be some permanent pets, but the two that I have are not permanent.
Take care of your weapon. Your life depends on it.
Yeah. So there's crafting stuff, there's a refinery, there's an alchemist. I guess I could... Maybe I'll go look at the jewelers. I think it'd be a bummer, but it looks like that there might be the only things you can do are either jewelry or alchemy. No weapons or armor. Improve your jeweler skills. So I can be a new jeweler. Only one profession may be selected. What? Is that the soul expert that I currently picked? I don't think I want to be a soul expert.
Welcome.
Okay. Well, how do I... Profession. Soul processing. So you get your hobby is chef. Soul extraction. Soul experts extract advanced equipment. Okay, so it's like enchanting. Soul extraction. Do I have anything to extract it from? No. For S&Gs. What's no more soul expert. Okay, so I'm a resource collector, which I think anybody can be, but so far I've only been able to mine or pick up plants. So let's become a jeweler. So only one profession, you can be a jeweler, an alchemist. I sold all my alchemy stuff, so let's become a neophyte jeweler. Yeah, well, I quit the other profession, so that might be a bug. Well, okay. Yeah, I am kind of quiet, especially when it's this late. There's blue and green, but I haven't seen anything past that. There's probably purple, I'm assuming. Cavalli, I would say that Path of Exile is an MMO. I mean, it's sort of an MMO anyway. It's more MMO than a lot of action RPGs. It just doesn't have shared spaces. And am I whispering? I didn't think I was. I thought my mic was turned up pretty loud. Turn up your headphones, jeez. Oh, which is rarer? Purple is rarer than blue. and green is the least rare. Just like WoW. Okay, well, let me become an alchemist because it wouldn't let me become the other thing.
What's happening?
Let's find out. Burn. Nope. So I quit a profession, but doesn't realize that I quit that profession. So note to self: if you're playing in the closed beta and you pick a profession that you don't really like in terms of crafting, don't try to pick another one because you won't be able to. It smells like skunks here. It's not me. I didn't do it. Someone farted. Magic egg merchant. So I have magic eggs. What do I do with these magic eggs? Let's find out. Use exchange shop. Awesome. So I can get Njord's blessing for 23 magic eggs, or Adun's blessing, or a safeguard. G4MR, or gamer, I guess we'll call you that. Performance is pretty rough in terms of streaming, but when I'm not streaming, I get like 100 frames per second. I think it's just not optimized very well yet. It's really not. It's really a low taxing game on your system. My voice in general is whispery and lovely. I'm like Batman, but not angry. It's 11 o'clock, guys, and I gotta wake up in about 6 hours to go to my day job. So I'll be doing that, and then probably playing a little bit more tomorrow, and then calling it a closed beta until the open beta comes, in which point we'll start reviewing this. If you have any questions or anything like that, our first preview, first impressions, I guess, man, see, I'm tired, will be live tomorrow on the site around 9 a.m. Eastern, so just head to MMORPG.com, and you'll get a good look at what I think of the game so far. It's not bad. It's not great, but it sure ain't bad, that's for sure. As far as free-to-play games go, you can do so much worse. Definitely worth taking a look at. I just don't know if you want to spend money on the founders packs. I can't decide if the perks are worth it. Like, you get that free cool looking tiger mount with your companion pack, but you don't need it because you get a free llama like at level 5. So it's one of those things that you have to weigh the value of. But as far as free to play MMOs go, it's a pretty decent one so far. I'd say that. Just a little generic, like so many of them are, I guess. Looking to burst and kite, I would say go for the archer. Oh man, I want to stay up and just chat with you guys and play. I really do. Wish I could, because I'm having trouble logging off. But we're going to do it. We're going to stop the stream, and I'm going to go to bed because I need sleep. It's been a long day. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe on MMORPG.com without the dot. That's on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Plays.tv, Google+, basically everywhere. Just type in MMORPG.com without the dot, and you'll find us. If you really liked our streaming, I'm a paid employee of MMORPG.com. I get to do this for part of my living, but a lot of our streamers, like Casey Gilder, the Gentleman Geek, Franklin Rinaldi, and some of the other folks like that, and Sophie, who's around on Mondays, she's none of those guys are paid. They do it voluntarily. They like to do it just because they like to stream and they like being part of the MMORPG community. So if you like those guys and you want to give them something back, feel free to subscribe to our channel on Twitch. It's just a $5 monthly sub. We'll be having giveaways. We'll be having exclusive streams, keys for you guys, emotes, and all that cool stuff. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I promise that we'll make it worth your while. We're just now going to be pushing that thing because we want to give our volunteer streamers something good. I don't have any souls to purify, sorry. Okay. So guys, have a good night. Thanks for watching, as always. And this has been Echo of Souls closed beta. And I'm sleepy, so I'll see you guys later.